We are heading down to a few spots on Lake Pepin, a natural widening of the Mississippi River. Tends to be a good spot in the early spring for waterfowl migration. Some of our earliest migratory species have already been seen in the state. We've got our red-winged blackbirds, great blue herons, and I haven't seen, but I've heard a few sandhill cranes calling out. Swung by home and grabbed the waders, as typically this time of year the river's super flooded out and it's a muddy wet walk, but I'm hoping it yields some results and it should be fun. Well, it's not nearly as wet as it's been out previous seasons, so haven't really needed to put on the waders, which is nice. Haven't seen much in the way of migrants in here yet, but I did hear some sandhill cranes out in the field out that way, so we'll be sure and get out and check that out after we check out the main point we're heading to here. And there's another body of water off to my right. It's well worth checking out for waterfowl. It is gorgeous out here. Actually, there we have a bald eagle flying overhead. That's always fun. And of course, plenty of mud. Just had a fair amount of hooded merganser and ringneck ducks show up. They landed pretty far out on the river, but we're gonna find somewhere to hunker up and hope they work their way towards us here, and hopefully we can get some shots. Take some now. Just got my first killdeer shots of this season. We moved over to a little sandbar a bit further off the main point. They kind of scattered after I got some shots, but I feel confident they'll be back, so we're gonna camp up here for a little bit and see if they make their way back over. Got some northern shovelers and ringneck ducks up the way here, so it definitely seems like the spot to camp out for a while. So we're gonna set up the tripod and hopefully have some of them come at us. Well, found a good spot to camp up. Now we've got a leased sandpiper or solitary sandpiper and a couple of killdeer not too far off here, grabbing some video and some photos. Kind of in the thick of it here in the brush, but nowhere better to be. So this time of year it's really cool to see all of the migratory species coming back. I mean, today for the first time this year I've seen killdeer, the solitary sandpiper, lesser yellowlegs, and northern shoveler. The shovelers have been hanging out kind of across the pond here. I'm really hoping that they decide to work their way back over here at some point so we can get some shots, but really it's just cool to see spring progressing, seeing species back that we haven't seen in quite a few months here in Minnesota. And it's almost 60 in March, so it's hard to complain about being out. Make it our wish. Looks like the northern shovelers are very slowly working their way back around, so we're gonna keep really quiet now and hope that they don't spook. At this point, we have some truly awesome photos and videos of these northern shovelers. They are just hanging out. Watching them is incredibly cool. Definitely pays to stay in a spot just a little bit longer than you're comfortable, because sometimes it's when the magic happens. decided to stop and try one more spot for the northern shovelers. Definitely glad we did, as it resulted in what is by and large the best photos and video of the day. I think now it's time to pack it up and hike back to the car.